All right, guys, welcome in. This is a new idea that I've had recently about how to do some cool stuff with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've been thinking, we could do all these weird flights here and there that are all pre-planned out, or we could do something a little more challenging, which is exactly what I have planned. I have planned to not have a plan set for this non-plan event. You follow? Does that make sense? Here's how it works. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into our world map just like so. This is where we plan our flights, right? So here's the trick. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a pretty short range aircraft like the Cub Crafter here. This guy's real fun, real easy to use. And we are going to find a spot along the line. This is all real time, mind you, real time, real weather, real air, everything's live. So live players, live traffic, and live weather throughout the entire globe. So all of these clouds, these are like the real deal. That's the real weather. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a spot along this line between light and dark. And the challenge is not to plot the route, but to get in the aircraft and make our way to another airport and successfully land. That doesn't sound that hard, but we don't know where we're going. So I'm looking around here. So here we are in the US. We are personally over in this area here, but if we are to follow this plan, now the US is easy. There's a million spots. So we're gonna look away from the US right now. There's like a lot going on over here, but I want to see something a little more. Let's see what we've got. So this guy looks interesting, but he's off in the dark. Here's like down in Mexico, right? Yeah. This is like Mexico. Yeah, Mexico City. We can fly out of Mexico City. That'd be kind of interesting. And see some part of Mexico. Oh, I kind of like that idea. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. That is it. That is the entire flight plan. And then once we get in the aircraft, we are going to plot a place to go for real from the aircraft, as if we were sitting on the tarmac ourselves. Another reason I picked that delineation is because we'll always be flying in something very beautiful. Sunset, sunrise, it's always really pretty. It's always pretty. So that's our little badass airplane, man. That is our badass little airplane. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. Which looks good. We've got a nice big airport here. So we're gonna hit ready to fly. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna come look down here. This is kind of like the only name of the game in this aircraft is our like our GPS right here. So what we're gonna do is we are going to look at where our nearest airports are, and because of this we can see, okay, so here's like Mexico City, then we have one 15 miles out. I'd like to find one that's ILS. There we go. There's one that's got ILS support. So that's a decent size aircraft. It's about 30 miles away. Let's see if we've got another ILS. Oh no, it's the only game in town. Let's, for the very first one, keep it nice and simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this and I'm going to have it tell me to go directly. This should take us directly to our airport. And that being said, what we also need to do, so we'll close this. And we need to go to our procedures, and we're going to look at our approach, which it didn't load. So we're going to double do that again. Hang tight. 20 miles away. Take us and activate. There we go. Okay. GPS is locked onto it now. Now, since we're only 30 miles away, we're going to want to actually load our approach for an ILS landing, and we're going to load and activate that as well. So we are now locked on to, since we're only 30 miles away, we are locked on to the actual approach to the airport. That being said, let's look at yet another, whoops, we're going to do one other thing. We are going to turn on our nav, That should take us exactly where we need to go. As well as I'm going to set our cruising altitude to about 2,500 feet. That way we can see everything around us. And I'm going to set it to climb at about 90 knots. It's not the fastest little plane, but we're not looking for the fastest little plane. We ain't looking for the fastest little plane. All right. Let's take a look out here. Flaps look good. All right, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Park and brake off. Full power, let's go. And away we go. Nice thing about this little plane. Whoa, we got some wind. Holy moly. Well, I was about to praise the living daylights out of this thing, but no. Flaps up all the way. I was gonna say the nice thing about this little plane is that this is rather robust. Let's see. All right, we are still over the runway, as you can see. Still over the runway. I like to obey the rules and try to not make big turns until we're over the end of the runway, but honestly, who really cares? It's just a simulator, right? It's just a simulator, right? It's probably real life. It's real life. There's an actual plane flying and I'm doing this. This is the point where we are going to engage our flight plan. I'm gonna look down here because I know my engine. We're gonna keep our map on here. I know my prop on this plane likes to get mad at me, so I always pull this back by about 5. Oh yeah, 92. 94. That's pretty good. All right, man, not bad. Oh, we're also at 8,000 feet. Holy crap. Okay. Should have looked at that. Okay, so we are going to drastically increase. We'll go up to 9,500 feet. And we're going to have IAS take us up there at about 90. There we go. 9,600. We'll go up to 10,000. Who knew we were sitting so high up, dude? How beautiful is that, though? Like, for real. Look at that. Look at that. Dang. Dang, dude. See, this is what I like about doing something like this. This is like one of the only ways you're actually going to be able to see. This is one of the only ways you're actually going to be able to see what this actually looks like, man. I think 12.5 is very good. 12.5 is very, very, very good. Get a real nice look down there, man. Real nice look. Look at that. Look at that. That's super pretty. Oh, that's cool. I think that's a real plane up there. That looks like a real plane. I think that's a real flight number. SLI 136. That's a for real plane, man. Like in real life, there is a plane right there. It's really cool. Runway 15 is at 8,500 feet. So I'd like to be at 10,500. That's what I'm going to drop down to. I always like to be about 2,000 to 2,500 above. So we are going to take this opportunity right now and drop down to 10.5. I feel like we're over, like that looks like water, right? Are we over water or mountains? These are mountains, but that's water over there. Like for sure. Man, I didn't think this was actually going to turn into that much of a night flight. We should next time go further. I think next time we'll go further away from that delineation. There we go. That's pleasing. If we're going to go and sightsee, I think this is the plane to do it in, because it's not super fast. It's unbelievably maneuverable. And you can do whatever the hell you want in this thing. Plus you can see everything. And they made it simple enough, obviously, to operate. Like any idiot can operate this thing. That's how I'm doing it. This is where it's gonna get hairy, man. This is where we let the computer take us right down, damn near to the ground. I don't know how well this is going to be lit up, but honestly, if it's an ILS, if this airport supports ILS, it means it's a fairly large airport, which means we should be good. Big ol' should. Okay, we're in the glide slope now, and we are switching over to approach mode. Okay. So our plane is now guiding us directly to the runway. So what we are going to do, I'm going to take our throttle, bring that back to about 50%, and drop our first set of flaps. I know we're still a wee bit out, but this is it. This is our final approach here, chat. And if I'm right, that's our runway dead ahead. At least it should be. I mean, it seems pretty clear. That's our runway up there. That's good. I'm reducing our throttle down to 25% and dropping flaps again, so that we can match its descent. So that's where it gets a little scary. Is I am controlling speed on the plane, which indirectly, in a certain sense, is going to manage how effectively we land this thing. This thing has us lined up beautifully, man. Look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Couldn't ask for a better approach. I mean, that's how computers work. That's what it does. So, huzzah. Yeah, we'll drop the once we're committed, we'll I'm gonna extend flaps all the way and then cut the engine. Obviously disengage all forms of help here.
500.
We're at 500 feet now. Ooh, that's good to know. That's good to know, man. All right, so I see no reason why we wouldn't be going for it. I'm thinking we're gonna commit. Yeah, we're gonna commit. Just in case. It's looking really good. Looking really good. Look how low we are, man. Look how low we are. All right. I like that green. Final stage of flaps. Cutting the engine, letting her roll in. Whoa! Caught some wind. I wasn't thinking it was gonna pull that hard, but that's okay. There's our runway. And nice down. Get that nose down. Beautiful. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. We did it. Landed in the dark even. I'm not even bothering with brakes right now. I can't tell where they would want us to go off the runway, but that's okay, man. That's okay. We're just gonna let her coast right in. Ah, here we go. We got our yellow line. There's our brakes. There we go, chat. Or whatever the hell you want me to call you in these videos. We did it. We did it. I have no idea where we are, but we're here. I have zero idea of where we are, but we are here. That's exciting. It was a very, very easy flight. Just follow where you need to go. That's all you do. That's all you do, man. That's all you need to worry about. I'm just following this yellow line because I can, and it's funny. But we made it here. It's dark. It's scary. I don't know where we are. I'm not just gonna leave it here. Where are we gonna go? Okay, we're in some kind of aircraft parking over here, I guess. So what we'll do is we'll just stop it right here. There we go. And apply parking brakes. There we go. And then the last thing we're going to do is turn the whole dang thing off. We did it. That's it, man. Look at that. Look at that. We got the pretty lights on and everything. Oh, flaps up. There you go. Flaps have been retracted. And of course, you got to get that cool angle on it. Well, there we go. That was the very first one that we've done. I've been recording, I want to say sometime for like 35-40 minutes, so I'll edit this down into something that's hopefully 10 to 15. That was pretty cool. I had a good time with that. I think this could be a really cool series. I'm probably the only one that this applies to, but maybe someday this will catch on, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So please, if you haven't, please hit that little like button on the video. That'd be pretty cool. If you haven't subbed to the channel, that's a thing too. You should do that. You don't want to miss stuff, man. I do things. I do things like weird wackadoo things like this. You should be here for it. It's awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video. As per my usual sign off, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Of course, continue to be the legends I know that you are, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys again, and I'll catch you later. Bye.